I was having a really good conversation with a family member of mine, and he is just broken, for a lack of a better word, has a lot of pain that he is living with and has not been able to find the right paths or the right avenues to seek help to relieve that source of pain, or really to identify his source of pain. And through our probably 2-hour discussion at the house, where it kind of buttoned up with is I was telling him as he's explaining, his story and what's going on in his world. I said to him, I said, you have to be able to accept what has happened in your past. And I'm not going to tell you that your feelings are not valid or your feelings are invalid and you are wrong for feeling what you feel. You feel what you feel. Whether we agree or we don't agree, there are your feelings. I didn't live your past, so I can't tell you that the way you feel based on your past is wrong. All I can tell you is everything in your past cannot be changed. There's nothing you can do right now that can change what happened yesterday. It's not possible. So you've been living on this world for 30 plus years, and you have experienced a lot of pain. Some of that pain may not be as magnified as you have made it, or may not be as big as you've now magnified it to be, but there's still pain in your life. But I need you to understand that the only way you're going to be able to move forward from that pain is to accept all that pain and recognize that that pain is a part of my life. That pain is a part of my story. And now I have a responsibility to admit that pain and accept that pain, and then go find the appropriate avenues to work through that pain and realize that today I have the decision to change my actions. I have a decision to no longer allow my past to dictate my present and dictate my future. It's always going to have an influence. Everything that we do every single day is going to influence what happens tomorrow, but it cannot control what happens tomorrow. And in this conversation, when we're going back and forth for hours, and I just hearing his rebuttals, and I was like, everything you're rebuttaling me with is blame. And I understand that some things are not your fault. Remember, we talked about Will Smith's video, fault first, responsibility. Yes, there's pain here. You didn't do this. You're not in the wrong. But it's your responsibility now. It's a part of your life. It's your responsibility to deal with how you're going to move forward with this situation. And it was nice at the end of this 2-hour conversation. I think we had a breakthrough. I think we had a breakthrough. And there's a lot. I mean, the layers of pain are deep.
Yeah,
and I'm not expecting tomorrow life is going to be drastically different for this person. But what we left, and it also helped me, is to realize how easy it is to place blame on everyone and everything. It's so easy. And the reason why we do it is because it allows us to deflect responsibility. Oh, it's your fault. And Joy had a beautiful analogy that she talked about in relations to the story. I'll let you share.
Okay. So my analogy for letting the past control your future is this. If somebody comes over, in regards to fault versus responsibility, let's say somebody comes over your house and they break your TV and then they leave, and you're expecting them to come back and fix your TV, and they don't. For 20 years, they do not come back. Over those 20 years, there's all these shows you want to watch. Like, there's so much happening on TV. Everybody knows it's the golden age of television, right? And you walk around, people ask you, have you seen the show? You go, no, because so-and-so came over 20 years ago and broke my TV, and they never got me new one, so I just have a broken TV. Like, that sounds insane. Like, why didn't you just, like, once you realized they weren't going to fix your TV, why didn't you just go get, because it's just the principle of the matter. They should have fixed my TV, but they didn't. So you're just going to miss out on life, right? In this case, it's the golden age of television. You're going to miss out on the golden age of television because someone else broke your TV 20 years ago, and out of stubbornness and hurt feelings, you decided, I'm not going to fix this. I'm going to wait till they admit they were wrong and they come back and they fix this. Doesn't make any sense. You can go buy yourself a new TV. And that means you can go work through the pain. You don't have to be hurting because someone hurt you.
No. I don't even want to say you, we, because I've been in this narrative myself.
Everybody has.
Is we are robbing ourselves of experiencing the golden age of life because we are expecting and blaming other people and other things from allowing us for having our best, most present life.